Morro, congratulations, back here at the Valley, a ground you know well, and 3 points better off for it. You must be very happy.
Yeah, that's 2 wins on the trot on a Saturday, another clean sheet throughout the week as well. So it's 3 clean sheets in a row, and there's been a lot of change within the squad. We really looked at ourselves after the Brentford game and said we could do more, and the lads have really replied to that and shown some good performances and some really good willing and energy.
As a defender, you kind of, your whole career is built around these defensive performances, clean sheets and things. Yes, as you say, 3 on the trot is really good.
Yeah, I think there's a real emphasis on the team to work hard. It's not just the back four that can take credit. I think throughout the team we look a lot harder to beat. It's something we talked about and can definitely see the change from maybe past weeks before that. And we're really pleased to get the clean sheets, and especially when you've got a couple of young lads that have come into the back four, and that breathes confidence for them.
I was going to ask you about those 2 young boys. I mean, either side of you, got Tom Mack playing centre half, got Gabe Osher at right back, 2 young boys who've come through our academy. And yeah, they're really making their way in the game. They both picked you out as well as a great person to have alongside them. So yeah, you must be pleased with all the different aspects of that.
Yeah, and then obviously you've got Andy in front, and Michael Lease played today, and Omar come on. So there's 5 players that have been through the academy, and it's really exciting to see young players come through. And it's a shame the fans can't come out and watch them and get that real connection with them. And I think that's how teams and clubs connect. Seeing young players come through that are Reading fans, that are Reading players, and it's exciting times in that sense.
You enjoying playing alongside him? I know Tom's clearly a talented young boy, isn't he? At centre half in particular, where your role alongside him.
Yeah, he's a really good listener. He really wants to improve his game and takes everything on board and studies what he's doing and is always asking questions and wants to do well. And that's half the battle. He's ready to put his head in there and block. And he's not one of them centre halves where we could lose 3-0, but he's done a nice pass. He wants to defend and do the horrible side, which sometimes you don't quite have when you come through the academies. And I think he's got a real promising future. Really gives balancing on the left-hand side as well with his left foot, and I think as he feels more comfortable, you'll see that in his game as well. And he's really done himself a huge favour with his performances.
And you mentioned as well, like those players would be loving to play in front of crowds, as you would, I'm sure, as well. Being back here where you played a lot of football in your career, didn't you? So it's been a bit of a weird one to rattle around it, but ultimately the 3 points is what you were here for. But there we go.
Yeah, I love my time at Charlton. We had some real success there, and they're a team that's fighting to stay up, and for us, really, it's probably a benefit they didn't have their fans here. It's helped us a little bit, and sometimes it can help the younger lads. There's less pressure as such with the fans actually being there, so they might feel a little bit freer in their performances. So it's a good opportunity for them to play games. And the way that we started was a little bit slow, and it's probably given us the option to play them, and they've gone on and proven their worth to the team and shown that they're ready for next season.
And we've obviously got 3 more games remaining this season back at Medeski, and the manager kind of picked out, he wanted to kind of get some points on the board at home as well, some wins as well before the end of the season, because again, some of the performances away have been great, results have been good, but home is where the kind of next season, if you like, is really going to hopefully spring to life.
Yeah, everybody comes to the home games. The away one's slightly harder to get to, obviously. At the moment it's impossible, but yeah, at home's really important. That's where your core fans are, and where they want to see, and there is an expectation to go and get results, and you want to do it as in front and score goals in front of as many fans as possible. So yeah, we want to get more points at the Medeski, and I'm sure that'll come. And at the moment we've ticked off a few more wins, because we were looking over our shoulder a little bit because of the poor start on the break, and we've really pushed on from there, and now you're looking at the top 10, and I think that just changes the mentality of the football club a little bit. After the last few years probably looking over our shoulder a bit, now all of a sudden you're starting to look up the table and finish with some real positivity is key to start quickly and start brightly next season. Yeah,
absolutely, because in the last few games it all kicks off for Middlesbrough in midweek, so 3 more points on offer against a team not unlike Charlton are scrapping for their lives as well, just to try and keep their heads above water. So but they'll offer a plenty tough test like Charlton did.
Yeah, they're all difficult games towards the end of the season. You look at the table and it almost doesn't count, because everybody's fighting for their lives, especially after the break there was a bit of a lull and everybody's regrouped and got that fighting spirit. And obviously Neil Warnock's gone in there and he knows how to win games and sort his teams out, so it won't be an easy game. And they've got good top talent there with Assombalonga and Fletcher up front, so they're a real threat, and we'll have to be ready like we were today to match that and show our quality.
And I say again, Neil Warnock, I'm not sure he's someone you've played under necessarily, but I'm sure you played against his teams on plenty of occasions. So I'm assuming, and then, but yeah, always manages to kind of find something in those teams, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got that little magic touch where he can get the right results. He gets the group really battling together and pushing in one direction, and he's a good manager. He's proven to be, and it'll be a tough game. And Middlesbrough have brought him in because of his experience and know that he knows the championship inside and out.